Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 4 of our New York Mets thing. I've got to come up with it. Is it a career? Is it a challenge? I don't know what it is. It's probably a bit of both, isn't it? But let's have a look at how things have been going. Now, we are... What's the game date here? I think we're in early May, I think. We've played about a month since we... there it is here, May 2nd. So we played about a month, and as you can see from the table, things are going really, really well. We're playing a 600 ball. We've won 18. We've lost 12. We're only 3.5 games back of Atlanta, who are top of the division right now, and I think the top two make the wild card now, I think, and they play off for the actual playoffs, which I don't really understand, but anyway. So we're sitting sort of equal with the Phillies in that spot right now, but considering our goal this year was to play 500, sort of win as many as we lose, we're doing really, really well on that front. We've got a 6-game gap for that amount. Now we'll have a quick look at how things are going. Batting has been a bit of a problem, I'll be honest, but pitching has been really, really good. Our leading batting average, you can see, it's Brendan Nimmo batting 300 right now, 320. Robinson Cano, he had a bit of a cold spell, but he's coming good. He's back up to 292, and we can see Wilson Ramos there with 284. Home runs, you're my boy Blue. Pete Alonso leading the way with 7. Michael Conforto, 6. He is injured right now. We'll get to that in just a second. And Brendan Nimmo, 4. We don't really have a massive slugger, but 7 home runs is not bad for this, for May. Runs, RBIs, runs batted in. Michael Conforto with 20. Peter Blue Alonso with 16 and Wilson Ramos with 12. Stolen bases were not really a prolific stealing team, as you can see there. WAR, which I think is wins above replacement, and I'll be honest, I don't understand what it means, but Brendan Nimmo 1.6, Wilson, and of course PD Blue Alonso with 0.6 as well. Now pitching, this is where we're really, really strong, I think, anyway, in my unbiased opinion. DeGrom, ERA of 3.04, which is not... It's good, but it is good. I think anything below 4 is pretty good. Anything below 3.5 is getting to be outstanding. Zach Wheeler has been surprisingly good, and then Steven Matz there as well. He actually was even lower than that. He had a bit of a blowout in one of his games, which has really hurt his ERA. Zach Wheeler leading the way with wins with 4 ahead of Avian and DeGrom. DeGrom has had a bit of an injury as well. He was out missing for about a week or so with a bit of a back strain. Strikeouts, DeGrom ahead of Syndergaard and Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler, as I said, really, really, I think he's been the surprise so far. Innings pitched, despite missing a week, DeGrom still leads the way there. And again, with the wins above replacement, 2.2, which I'm thinking is probably pretty good. This is the way our lineup's looking right now. I have been playing around with it a little bit, but you can see we've got Nimmo leading the way with his batting average. I figured let's lead him off if he's the guy getting on base most often. Rosario, though I'm thinking we might drop him down the order a little bit. Robinson Cano, Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, Ramos, Large-Ass, and Kean Broxton is in there purely because his defense is 70. He's got the batting average of a pitcher. But until Conforto comes back, what we've done is we're playing him at right field and we've switched Nimmo to left. So that's kind of where we're at. He has a little bit of power of 55. So I'm hoping, every now and again he might swing for the fences and get there. This is the way the pitching's looking. You can see DeGrom record of 2-3, not fantastic, but he's had very little support from the bat, to be honest. Syndergaard is, again, that's a little bit disappointing, I'll be honest, that ERA of 4.40 for someone who's supposed to be one of our guns. Zach Wheeler, 4-0, 3.14. He is just absolutely killing it so far this season. Matt and Harvey as well, getting a job done for us. We could potentially look to push Harvey up the rotation into number 4 slot, but we'll see how that goes. And the bullpen is doing exactly what I wanted the bullpen to do, just absolutely lights out. I know there's been some comments about using Kimbrell as a closer and that. The problem is that I think our bullpen is just all closers. That is a problem, but they're doing the job for us. I mean, Familia's been the disappointing one, I think, perhaps at 235. Vizcaíno's only had the one outing, I think. No, he's had a couple, but he's not the go-to man, let's put it that way. But the bullpen has really, really... I've really been really excited by the bullpen. It's exactly what I wanted to do. There is some minor league baseball being played. You can see the Syracuse Mets are second. They're 2.5 games behind in their division. They're at 15 and 12. Binghamton, again, second, 2.5 games behind, 16 and 12. St. Lucie Mets, they're 5th. They're struggling a little bit more. They've got a losing record right now. And same with the Columbia Fireflies as well, with their losing record, 8 games behind. But early days, and minor league, as far as I'm concerned, is just about bringing players through, and I'm sure that's how most people view it as well. So not too concerned with anything there, but it's good to see that, the AAA and AA teams are very competitive, because I think that shows that we have as good as anybody's players sort of coming through into the team if we need them. As I said here, Conforto out. He was out for 2 to 5 weeks. He's got about 5 days left. He's on the 10-day DL list, so I'm not sure if it's 5 days left on that or 5 days left till he's actually fit to come back. It must be 5 days left on the DL, mustn't it? Because these guys have 5 days left as well. So we did call in somebody whose name I can't remember right now, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's have a look at how things have been going with the schedule here. Now we left off here, didn't we? Opening day at Citi Field with a loss. You can see we ended up getting swept by Washington at home, which isn't ideal. Then we played the Twins. The games were close, 2-3 and 2-4. We weren't really blown away in those second 2 games, which is good. We played the Twins. We won both games against them, both tight games, but wins are wins, aren't they? Then we played the Braves, who we won 3 or 4 from. No, there was actually a brawl. Matt Harvey was suspended for 6 games after this for a brawl. I do have a question for you guys about that, and I'll ask it when we get into the game, so we're not wasting too much time here. But yeah, 6-game ban for starting a brawl. One of their guys got the same thing apparently. Then we played the Phillies. We lost the first one in a bit of a blowout, but then we won the second 2, which was really good to take 2 or 3 off them. And it was in this series that DeGrom picked up his injury. So we're missing him for a little while there. We played St. Louis again. We took 2 of 3 off of them, which was really good. The loss was a little bit of a blowout, but we won the other 2, which is what's important. Played the Phillies again. You can see a tight series. Again, we won 2 of 3, and this is where Conforto got injured as well. So we've been without him since this series. Then we swept the Brewers. Now, did they make the World Series? They almost made the World Series last year. No, the Dodgers beat them. Well, no, did they play the Dodgers? No, the Dodgers are in the... Anyway... Did they make the World Series? No, they didn't. It was LA and somebody. Oh, Boston, wasn't it? So, no, they almost made the World Series. So, I'm assuming they're a good team still. And we swept them. Absolutely amazing stuff. Then we come to our current series. In that series as well, I should say, Robertson Cano got his 2,500th hit. Got there in the end, career hit, which sounds impressive. That's a lot of hits, isn't it? For 160-something games a year. That's impressive. And then we played, as I said, Cincinnati Reds in this current series. Lost the first one in a tight game. Won the second one. We then lost the third one as well. So we need to win today to split the series with them. So, yeah, that's where we're at in that sense. Was there anything else I wanted to... Oh, you know what I wanted to show you was the guy we've called up. It's this guy, Travis Taj-Laron. I mean, he's not the best. He has a bit of power. He's decent enough all around. He's just in until Conforto comes back, and then we'll send him back to Syracuse. But yeah, that's who's come in. Has he had a bat yet? He's had 2 at bats, 1 hit, so he's batting .500, which is fine. You can see some of the other guys. Travis D'Arnaud is doing okay when he comes in. Lowry's been okay. His on-base percentage is pretty good, but not many hits. Our backup shortstop actually has done quite well when he's played. 4 from 11. So you can see his 364 batting average. I don't think is he worth bringing in for Rosario? Let me know what you think. His contact's pretty good. His contact's not as good. He's not as good defensively, so I don't think it is worth bringing him in full time. But yeah, outfield hitting is a bit of a problem because Large Ass is not great. Broxton is a bit of a muppet. And Nimmo's fantastic. So we really need Conforto back in there. Or another bat. Do we bat? I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to this game. Something for me to maybe consider before the next one. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out to face Cincinnati. And I'm going to assume that Callaway isn't going to change the team this time, though we learnt last episode maybe he is. We just don't know. So lead off for the Mets, it's Brendan Nimmo playing left field. Batting number 2nd, it's Ahmed Rosario at the shortstop. Robertson Cano bats 3, he's at second base. Pete, you're my boy Blue Alonso, he is batting the cleanup and playing first base. Jeff McNeil plays 3rd and bats number 5. Wilson Ramos, the catcher, bats number 6. Large Ass is 7, he's playing centre field. And Keenan Broxton, the Muppet of the batting lineup, plays right field and bats number 8, with Steve Matz taking the mound for the New York Mets. Alright, here we go with a very dodgy looking screen. Hopefully this is going to clear up or else we're going to have a problem. It looks as though we're gone with the team that we picked. Sorry about this, guys. I'm hoping when the game starts it's actually going to start showing something that looks like baseball and not this monstrosity we have right now. First batter we're going to miss. It's ricochets off the wall, and we've missed a hit. Fantastic. A two-base hit to start off with. Are we now going to see a game? We are going to see a game. Again, guys, I apologize about that. Don't know what's happened. The game has freaked out a little bit on us. So it's Jesse Winker that goes to the plate for him now. He is batting 226 this year, straight to Robertson Cano, and that should be easily out for the first out of the game. That's much better. I was really worried I was going to have to restart there. So Steve Matz, as I said, he's doing okay. Not the best start to the game. There was runners at the corners, one out. We really need a double play now. It's Suarez at the plate. He has good contact, good power. Go on, Matzy. That's a strikeout. It's a loaded base. We haven't won a game yet that we've shown, and this is not giving the signs of a game that's going to be any different. That's going to drop, isn't it? That's going to score 2, and just 1. We got away with that. The fact that it was catchable, I think, saved us there. Who do we have now? Barnhart. Don't know where I got Ron from. This guy's not the best attribute-wise, not the best contact, not the best power. That's going to be... What was that? Okay, so we got the force out. So maybe it looked a little bit worse than it was. They've run off with 2 outs, apparently. But we'll take it. The game is confusing me a little bit today. Alright, leading off, it is Brendan Nimmo. It looked as though Callaway did go with our team that I picked this time. I did warn him last time. He'll be off to Syracuse if he pulls that crap again. That is a lead-off hit. Is it? Get down. There we go. Brendan Nimmo on base. I thought he was going to go to second then, but he sensibly stayed at first. It's Ahmed Rosario now. He hasn't been the best. Well, it's hit him. I'm going to have a stab in the dark that this isn't either team's star pitchers. What's this guy? He's 2-3, ERA of 4.82. So, yeah, he's not the best. Here goes Robertson Cano. What can he do? What is that? Is that out? That is out. It is out. It's a home run. Robertson Cano. I was worried why the runners were running, but they knew 430 feet. That was not coming back. 3-1 with Robertson Cano. Home run. The fireworks let me down there. The game didn't do the fireworks. There they are. That's what I was going for. All right, PD, my boy Alonso. Come on. Let's double up these home runs. There we go. Well, that's not quite what I was hoping for there, PD, but that is the first out of the game for us, and we are already 3-1 up. It looks like another hit. That's going to get caught, isn't it? It's just sitting up there a little bit too long, and that is Jeff McNeil in the dugout. Now we have the catcher, Wilson Ramos. What does he have for us? Can he get a rally going? It doesn't look like he can because he has been struck out. We would have taken that though. We leap to a 3-1 league. Now we've got Matt. You need to work with us here, mate. That's a decent enough play. Yes. I'd really rather if the pitcher went to first base, as the ball was hit, rather than just waiting for it to be picked up. But it's fine. We got the out. Come on, that's outside for ball 4, isn't it? Oh, not the best accuracy here from Steven Matz. We now have Sonny Gray. He is the pitcher, I'm assuming. He's bunted. Can we get the out at second? No, but we do get the out at first. So that's 2 out. Runner on second. We do need to be a little bit careful here. A hit would hurt us. It's Puig. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. It's Puig, isn't it? He was at was he at the Dodgers last year, I think, and that has driven in another run. It was Puig or something. Anyway, he has he's pulled up at second, and he's cut the lead in half, basically, hasn't he? All right, come on, Mats. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Runner at third now, and let's not blow this. Let's not blow this, Matsy. Come on, son. That should be easy for Rosario over to first, and that retires the side. So we do still have our lead, though it has been cut. Now, the question I wanted to ask, as Larjar steps into the plate, or steps up to the plate, I should state, when Harvey was suspended, I couldn't find a way to bring in a replacement for those 6 games. Are we just a player down for his suspension, which would make sense because that's the punishment, isn't it? If we just take him out, then we're not really getting punished. That's an easy catch for the right fielder. Is there a way to take him out of the out of the lineup and just sort of leave him in the 40-man roster and not necessarily drop him to AAA? Or if he's suspended, are we a player down? That's my question. If you guys know, please do let me know in the comments. Because I didn't want to place him on waivers, or I could reassign. I can't remember what the other option was now. But it basically meant dropping him to AAA, and he didn't want to do that, which is fine. But yeah, I wasn't sure how to. So we were basically a man down for 6 games, a man out of our starting rotation. That should be easy for. Is it Nimmo out there? No, right field. That is Broxton. Broxton's in right field. Yeah, of course he is. Okay, so that's 1 out. Runner on first. Nick Snitzel at the plate. Love me a Snitzel. That is going to be out again, is it? Yes. I think it was out. Was it out? Yeah, it was. I thought for a second then he dropped it. I tell you, if Broxton can't catch, I don't know what he's doing in baseball because he certainly can't bat. All right, come on, Matz. Let's keep a clean sheet for an innings. It's probably not a saying in baseball, is it? But anyway, that's an O in the box score, which is what we wanted to see. And now, can we leap to our own lead here? Brendan Nimmo steps to the plate. You can see he's on a hot streak. Come on, son. Oh, he sounds like he got a lot of that. That is going to get caught, though. They had somebody else. I wonder if it's Robinson Cano that's on fire. Or a hot streak, I'm sure is what it actually means. It is Cano. Because he had his little frosty icon there for quite a while in between episodes here. So strikeout for Rosario, disappointing that one, and in steps Robinson Cano, home run hero of the first innings. Can he get himself on base again? Come on, son. It's down third base line, but that's easy. And so the score remains at 3-2. I'll be honest, I don't have that much faith in Matz right now to keep them off the scorecard. That's back up the middle, and that is a base hit yet again. He loves to dig himself a hole, doesn't he, Steven Matz? Alright, we need a double play ball here, please. And thank you. He's stolen. That's a good throw. Oh, we got him, surely. We did. We cut him down. Well done, Ramos. It's only the 4th of 17 that he's thrown out. Not the best arm as a catcher, but that is massive. That cleans the bases. And Matz can go to work and walk and put somebody else on first. 5th walk of the game. We're only in the 4th innings. It's actually a miracle his ERA is only 4.4, I think, right now. That's going to be an out at first, or at least it should be. That's 2 out. Alonso gets the job done there. You're my boy, Blue. And we now have Puig? I think it's Puig at the plate. That looks chunky. That's going to score another one. Actually, that's quite lucky that didn't end up in with the fans, that one. But that ties the scores. Oh, it was so good when we went 3-1 up with that home run, but it's gone a little bit downhill from there, hasn't it? Go on, Matzy. Come on, let's get a wicket. Not a wicket, that's cricket. Let's get an out. That is another run. Come on, Mats. Do we need to consider a pitching change, Mickey? Just going to dangle that one out there for you. Come on. That should be out, surely. Oh, he's got it through again. Going for third, I think he's going to beat that quite comfortably. And it's 4-3. Runners at the corners, 2 out. Matt, you just need to get us out of this one, mate. And then we'll send you for a shower, I think. That's a pop-up, is it? That should be out. P.D. Alonso's there and takes the catch. Oh, no, it's Cano that takes the catch. But the damage has been done. We find ourselves behind now. All right, P.D. Alonso. Let's get this innings off to a good start here, please. That's straight to third base and straight out. It's McNeil coming in now. McNeil has actually... He wasn't initially in my team at the start of the year, but he's worked his way in and he's done okay. That could be a base hit. That is a base hit. So there we go. That's a base runner. 1 out, runner on first, and up to the plate steps Wilson Ramos. What can he do? He hit a grand slam, actually, Wilson Ramos. Not that he can do that here, of course, but yeah, just... You know, it's always nice to hear these things. That's now 2 out, runner at first, and up steps the frosty large ass, and I'm expecting this innings to end very promptly. Yeah, that's straight to second base, and there we go. Well, after a shaky start, their pitch has actually settled into quite a good game, hasn't he? Whereas Matt's is just really stinking out the place a little bit, if I'm honest. All right, come on, Matt. Let's get another O on this box score, please. That is in the air. That should be easy for Broxton out there. He's underneath it, and he takes the catch. All right. Here goes Barnhart. That's up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit as well. Are we going to lose the series to the Reds? I think the Reds are actually supposed to be quite good, aren't they? So maybe it's not the worst thing that could happen. Jose Iglesias. We could do with a double play ball here, Mats. That is another walk. 6 walks. Absolutely ridiculous. He's only walked 14 all season. He's almost walked half the guys this game. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like I say, he had been pitching really well. And that's going to score more runs, isn't it? Can we get a throw in? No, he holds at third. Mickey, we need to make a change here, mate. This is getting out of hand. Loaded bases. Pitches up at the plate. So he has to hit here, really, doesn't he? He can't bunt. So this could be an opportunity for a double play. Come on. He hits second. He goes home. That's probably the sensible thing. Stop the run. And that is now 2 out. So the pitcher's slot may have just come up at a perfect time there for us. Now we just need to get Pui out. Now he's 3 for 3 today. Go on, Mats. You need this one, mate. This could essentially end the game for us. He's got a hit. It's through, and that's going to score 2. Pui is absolutely killing us, and Mats is... We've taken him off. There we go. As the horse runs off into the distance, Mickey Callaway has slammed shut the barn door. All right, come on, Vizcaíno. Let's get us out of this mess, please. That's not really what I meant, if I'm honest. Can we get the throw at home? Oh, this innings, boys. Are we going to win the World Series, but actually not see a single win on the channel? That's looking increasingly likely here, isn't it? I cannot believe we're playing 600 this year, and we have yet to win a game that I've shown. Come on. That should be out, and that is going to end what has been a disastrous innings for us. 4 runs behind. There's still time to go. There's still 5 innings to play here. Sonny Gray is ERA of 5, so he's not like he's a lights-out pitcher here. Come on. Is that going to drop in? Is it going to drop in? It is not. Good catch out there, actually, to be fair. Pui is just absolutely ruining my day, to be honest. We have now a pinch hitter. It is Travis that we've brought in. Can he do anything? Batting 500 this year, of course. Oh, he's hit that, has he? Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Woohoo! There we go. That's what we like to see. He's 2 for 3 this season with a home run. That cuts the lead down to 3. 2 home runs this game, so that's something. And no fireworks. Oh, disappointing. All right, we're gonna have to call him into the team. We're gonna take if Nemo can play center field, we'll take Large Ass out while he has his little frosty spell, I think, and we will. Oh, Nemo struck out. And we'll bring Travis in while he's on a bit of form. All right, let's see what Rosario can do here. He struck out. Brilliant. Well, we've got to run back. That's something, isn't it? To the mound is Vizcaíno. I thought he got pinch hit. Oh, okay, so who did we take out? We did take out Large Ass. Okay, that's fine. All right, Vizcaíno, let's see what you can do here, son. Good stuff. I like that. Like that. Pitching 284 ERA this year, so he's getting the job done for us. That's a walk. How many walks is that this game? We've got to be close to double figures in walks. We're giving them runs, aren't we? Or base runners anyway. I don't know how many of those have actually ended up coming in to score. That's a base hit as well. Is that going to score a runner? He's going for it. The cutoff man's just holding it. No hurry, boys. No hurry. Let's just not throw home. All right. It's looking as though this game can't end quickly enough. That one's through. Score another one, and that is almost double figures now. Vizcaíno is destroying his own ERA here. He's up to... How has he gone down on ERA? Is it... I don't know. All right, someone else is up to bat. Vizcaíno to bunt. Can we get the throw out at first? We can. That's 2 out. That's the pitcher that just batted. And we changed pitcher. That's why. Okay. Now Villainous has actually been quite good. Now this is another guy that I called up into the Major League team from AAA. Another strikeout. Get in, son. So that's good. It's good to see one of my boys getting the job done for us. All right, Cano. It was all looking so good when he planted one into the stands, and it's gone downhill considerably from there. So that is a walk. Runner on first. We just need the 5 runs. A big innings, you never know. Come on, you're my boy, Blue. Go on, Alonso. He's not having a good game, is he? He's had at least 2 strikeouts, maybe 3. Jeff McNeil, he got a hit last time. Can he get another hit? He's got a little bit of that. That's through. Cano, is he going to third? Oh, he's an old man. Get the walker out, son. He's got there. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Knowing my luck, or our luck, this game, there will be a double play hit into by Ramos here. He's got it down the line. That scores 1, and that just moves it along. I tell you what, a home run now would make things interesting. It's Todd Frazier who comes in as a pinch hitter. He comes in for the pitcher. Frazier has a little bit of power. You never know. Go on, Toddy. No. I don't know what I was getting excited about. It's Keenan Broxton, the Muppet on legs. The Muppet without strings. What can he do? Oh, has he got a hit? No, he hasn't. And that is the innings. We got 1 back. But unfortunately, that innings we lost 2. So the gap has got bigger. And who comes in to pitch now? It's Craig Kimbrell. This is our big signing from the off-season. He's popped that up. That should be the first out of the innings. We've got 3 men. If they all run into each other, I will just walk off the stage because that would just be infuriating. Johnny Votto, 1 for 1 today, I think that said. Kimbrell smacks him in the back of the head with a pitch. That's what I feel like doing, Kimbrell, but you need to be a little bit more professional out there, if I'm honest. All right, double play ball will get us out of this. It's Suarez at the plate. Kimbrell throws it away. And there goes our double play. Alright, let's just get this guy out at the plate and we can go again. That should be easy, and it is. Runner goes to third, but that's 2 out. If we can just get the man at the plate now, it is Chicken Schnitzel. He's 1 for 4 today. Let's send him home. There we go. That's good stuff. Alright. Stretch it out, everybody. Stretch it out. Okay, it's Travis at the plate. Now, he hit a home run. He did hit a home run last time out, didn't he? Go on, Travie. Come on. He's hit it, but it's straight at shortstop. Looked like it was a little bit wide, and look, it was a first pitch swing as well, so maybe not the most intelligent thing to do there. Brendan Nimmo, he's on fire. What can he do? Strikeout. Very well done. And now we have Rosario, who is 0 for 2 today. Can he do anything of note? No, he cannot. Alright, so we go into the 8th innings now, and we have Kimbrell still on the mound. It's Barnhart at the plate. What can Kimbrell do? It's a hit. It's straight at Cano, and that is the first out of the game. Of course, the disappointing thing about this is that it's absolutely decimating our bullpen too, isn't it? It's going to be a little bit of a stretch the next few games. Hopefully, I think DeGrom home is due, or no, Matt Harvey will pitch next one, then DeGrom home. We're 2 out here. It's Quinn at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Come on. It's a walk. We put a runner on. That's just the 300th walk of today's game for the Mets. It's Scooter Granite. That is a good hit, and that might score a run. It will score a run. It's going to be a stand-up triple for Scooter as he scoots into third. And there we go. That's double figures. That is double figures, my friends. What's happening with the game here? Have we frozen? Have we mercifully frozen? No, we have not. Unfortunately. Alright. Puig, he is 4 for 5. For the love of everything baseball, can we please get this guy out? No, we cannot. Oh, wait. Can we? Yes, we can. It's yet another pitching change. And that ends the innings 10 to 5. This has actually been really disappointing because we don't usually score 5 runs, if I'm honest. It's the pitching that's let us down here, 100%. Which, as I said, that's not what we've been like. They've got stage fright, I think, playing in front of a crowd here now. Cano's out. PD, my boy Blue Alonso. He didn't strike out. That's progress. But he did pop out to shortstop, or second base it might have been. Chicken Schnitzel takes the catch. And it's now Jeff McNeil. 2 for 3 today. One of our shining lights. 2 for 4. And we mercifully now enter the final innings. Should we bring out Diaz to close it up? No. We've gone with Avian. Controversial, we don't go with our closer, but, you know, what do I know? It's a pop-up, and it's out at center field. I was a joke, just in case I'm not sure if people get my deadpan humour yet. That is into the corner, and that could well be... No, just a double. Alright, 1 out. Runner in scoring position at second. Now, Justin Wilson comes to the mound. Has not given up a run yet, which is quite impressive. We would really enjoy that stat to continue here. He needs 2 outs to end this hell for us. He's walked a batter. He's just putting the double play into play. That's all he's doing. Familiar comes onto the mound. He's been rubbish in certain times this year as well. That's a strikeout. That's more like it. And is this going to be the final torture? No, it's not. No, there's going to be more runs. That's not Justin Wilson's... No, that's not his runner, is it? So he still has ERA of 0. It's if they were to score again, then that would be his ERA decimated. All right, come on, Familia. Let's just end this, please. Please. Oh, hey! All right, guys, we just need the 6 runs in the final innings to send this to extra innings, which is what we all want, isn't it, really? All right, Wilson Ramos to the plate. He is 1 for 3 today with an RBI. He'll do well to get an RBI today, or this at-bat. That's been hit, though. Will he get an RBI? It's out of here! Wilson Ramos! Oh! There it is, a 3rd home run of the game. We've scored 6. And we've still been thoroughly beaten. Alright, here comes the fireworks. Bang, no. It's just not letting me have any fun, is it? Alright, Jed Lowry steps into the batter's box. He has been not that great, but that's another base hit. Oh, is this on? It's a double. Go on, Jed. Steams into second, and suddenly, it's on. It's on. We're going to do this, boys. Here comes the mighty comeback. Where's my rally towel? It's Keenan Broxton. Here he comes to ruin the day. There it is. Well done, Keenan. Go back to... We're gonna have to send him back to AAA or something. All right, it is Travis. Can he get a 2nd home run? Come on. Oh, he's hit that. He's hit that. He's hit that. Go on. Go on. Oh, here it comes. A 2-run home run by Travis. He's 2nd of the game. So we know Travis for Keenan Broxton is just happening now. Suddenly there's only 3 runs in this. And is it on? Is it on? They have changed their pitcher, have they now? This is probably their good guy, I would imagine. Brendan Nimmo at the plate. He is 1 for 4 today. He's been in great form lately. He pops it up, though. And suddenly, with 2 outs, the win looks a long way away, doesn't it? 8 runs, though. 8 runs, and we haven't won a game of baseball. Our pitchers need to answer some very serious questions after that one. We've gone down 11-8. That was an entertaining game. 3 home runs. I've enjoyed that. So there it is. We do lose the series to Cincinnati. Now, where are they? No, they're over here, aren't they? So they're roughly the same as us. Slightly better record. But we're sitting okay, I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think we're doing okay, considering we were supposed to play 500 this year. We're at 581. We've had a bit of a rough spell there. I think the main takeaway from that game is that Travis must be in. He's got to be in the team now, doesn't he? 2 home runs in a game like that. He'll go in, and I think Keon Broxton is probably the guy that has to drop out. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and ring the bell. Welcome to the channel. And make sure, as I said, you're subscribing and ringing the bell. We will be back on Monday. We will be back for... Do we come back for the Detroit Tigers? I have 2 teams in baseball that I kind of support. They're the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. and support the Detroit Tigers. Of course, I used to live across the river from Detroit in Canada. So we'll come back for Game 3 of that series against the Detroit Tigers and see. I mean, it's the Aussie villain baseball derby, that one. I'm looking forward to that already. So that'll be for Monday. Sorry, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.